And in this brief video, I'm going to begin showing you how to create a powerful breakthrough in your life that will help you to overcome the pain of rejection, the lies in your head, and the fear, anxiety, or depression that has held you back for months and perhaps years. This process sometimes takes weeks or months, and helping people through this process is what I do as a therapist. But in this video, I would like to introduce you to a few of the powerful ideas to get you started in this journey. I hope that this video will help you to cut through the information clutter and discover some of the truly important things that you need to have the kind of breakthrough that will set you free. As you move through this process step by step, you'll begin to feel more confident about yourself and about your future. And you can begin to use these things right now, today. These concepts that I'm going to share with you will help you to overcome the things that are holding you back in life, those inner blocks that come from the lies that we have come to believe. I'm going to show you why we get these inner blocks and give you some of the keys to help to unlock them. These are the same things that I talk to my clients about in one-on-one meetings. As we start then, I want to ask you one powerful question. If your life is not where you want it to be, do you know why that is? You might have some thoughts or theories about it, but honestly, are your remedies, your efforts on this or on that path actually working? The reality is, if you've not yet been able to fix the problem, if you're still struggling, then almost always it's because it's an inside job. There's usually something going on internally preventing you from being where you want to be and having the kind of life that you would like to have. And when you know what that is and you do something about it, well, this is a game changer. Look, it's easy and it's very common for us to make excuses or to create reasons that are outside of us for the problems that we're experiencing. We call this the locus of control. And it's the idea of, are there just things outside of us that cause us problems, that cause us limits, that put restrictions on us, that hold us back? Are those all outside of us, or is it an inside job? Is it something inside of us? We'd like to point outside of ourselves to explain why we are where we are in life right now. And yeah, while things outside of us might truly be a factor, you know and I know that we all know other people with similar circumstances to you who are being very successful in their lives and in their families in spite of those circumstances. Why? Because what's holding you back is going on inside of you. It's an inside job. And the most important thing is for you to focus and find it and then address it and fix it. And this is where you're going to find your false beliefs and lies that have limited you and held you back from reaching your full potential. What are these lies that I'm talking about? Well, this is what I talk about with pretty much all of the clients who come into my office. Let's look at it this way. Let's start with emotions. We all have emotions, and they come from a variety of sources. They can come from our brains, just generated from brain tissue that's kind of running amok, and this is where you get panic attacks or anxiety disorders, even maybe post-traumatic stress disorder, things like that. And they need to be treated a little bit differently. They need to sometimes be treated with medications, sometimes be treated with other forms of therapy. But most of our emotions are generated from triggers. Something happens in our life that generates an emotion in us. We react or respond to something that's happening in our environment. Now, emotions require us to take some kind of action. They drive us to take some kind of action based on the emotion. If the emotion's a good emotion, we do things to try to keep it going. If the emotion's a bad emotion, we do things to try to make it stop. And this chain right here, triggers emotions leading to actions. This is what most counseling is based on. It's also what most advertising is based on. You watch a TV commercial, creates a trigger to cause an emotion to get you to take action. So this is very common in our experience to have a trigger, an emotion, an action, and understand that. But how come you can put 100 people in a room, have the same trigger event, and get 50 different emotions out of it. There must be something underlying what emotion comes to the surface with a particular trigger. And so that's what I call beliefs. We have our beliefs. And our beliefs are the filter which will determine what kind of emotion comes to the surface at a trigger, and maybe even what kind of action that we take in response to the emotion. And it's in our beliefs that some of our beliefs are based on the truth, and some of our beliefs are based on lies. Lies that other people have told us, maybe when we were young, but we believed them, we took them in. Or the truth about us, the truth about other people, the truth about the world around us, or the truth about God. So our beliefs then can be based on either things that are true or things that are lies. And what we want to do is look at the lies and replace them with the truth.